This is probably the third or fourth time I've tried to film a review for Game On by Navessa Allen, and I am just not able to put into words why I disliked this book because it all seems really trivial. It's a bunch of small, trivial things that I feel like really add up into a bad book. And I really wanted to like this book. I really did. I had medium level hopes for this book since I knew that the tone of the final book was going to be different from Lights Out completely, considering that the second book, Caught Up, had already completely switched vibes. But I'm really disappointed to say that I just deeply did not like this book. I found Tyler and Stella deeply uninteresting, both alone and together. They really lacked chemistry, and honestly, the only thing I can really say is I don't think that this series needed to be a series. Or if it was going to be a series, it should have probably followed Josh and Allie from the first book, as opposed to trying to get readers to care about these minor background characters. He went from funny, I love a stalker that likes to make thirst traps on TikTok kind of vibe, to what is the mafia doing here? And an underground gambling ring. That took a really random turn. The humor and the hijinks of the first book is really long gone, which is what I think made the first book so great. And so it leaves the rest of the series really lacking. It's touted as an enemies to lovers romance, but these people don't know each other and have no real backstory with one another, which does not make them enemies. It just makes Tyler have a really weird vendetta against a random woman who doesn't know about his existence. That's not an enemy. You're just a weirdo. Fortunately, this whole thing just fell really flat. I don't know how else to say that. Like, there's so many little things I didn't like about the book. The pacing was really off. The ending and his whole vendetta with his father is really weird. There's really nothing else I can say except this book was just annoying and a bit of a slog. I personally did not like Stella. I really dislike rich people masquerading as the working class because they're oh so sorry about having so much money at their disposal. I think it's a cheap trope, and I am really sad about how hard this series kind of fell because I think Lights Out was really fun and interesting. And so to see the series kind of flop makes me a bit sad, and I've tried to talk about this book so many times already, and that is the best I think I've been able to come up with. It's just that this was really disappointing. And I think I need a break